Only 5 more states are now needed to force Congress to call a balanced budget amendment convention. 29 states have already signed on to this crazy idea, and only 5 more are needed to force a convention, which would look into altering the Constitution and requiring the federal government to run a balanced budget. Now, without getting too deep into the economics, this would be an economic catastrophe of unparalleled proportions. Okay, and I hate to say it, but I think this balanced budget convention is going to happen just because a vast majority of the public, not to mention these fucking idiots who are pushing this thing, are completely clueless and ignorant, and they believe that balancing the budget is somehow, going to save America, when in fact it will plunge us into never-ending rolling recessions and depression. And just to give you some quick numbers, okay? The current deficit now is about 500 billion, and we're only growing at what, 0.4%, not even 1%. So 500 billion right now is roughly, if you look at nominal GDP, 18 trillion. So let's call it 3% of GDP. So immediately, to balance the budget, you would have to remove 500 billion of spending, right? So you're taking away 3% of GDP. So now you're throwing the economy in a negative, 2.6 growth. That's a recession. We're in a recession. And that negative 2.6 growth, that doesn't even take into account any multiplier off of that. So like when the economy's negative, then people lose their jobs, then they can't spend. And if they can't spend, then businesses have no income, so they lay off more people. So it just gets worse and worse and worse. Perpetual, okay? Until you hit some kind of rock bottom. Think of Greece, okay? That's pretty much what it would look like. You have utter collapse, decimation of the economy, massive unemployment, entire industries bankrupted. So it's a catastrophe. And I believe, at the very least, this convention is going to happen. It doesn't mean the amendment is going to pass, although I do believe one day we will see this stupid, idiotic thing, just because people are fucking brainwashed and clueless about this. They're thinking about this all wrong. But the convention will happen, and we'll see it. You have to have 3/4 of the states then ratify it. By the way, these 5 states which have not signed on yet, they're all Republican states. So all these guys are, they talk balanced budget all the time and fiscal responsibility and this and that. So the convention is going to happen, folks. That's when you sell stocks, okay? For anyone who thinks I'm a perma bull, if that ever comes to pass, a balanced budget amendment, the stock market's done. Done. But we'll make a lot of money shorting it. Don't worry. Hopefully, we won't have to worry about that. Anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. Bye.